So, Ragiroth do.
Ragiroth enter.
How's it going, scumbags? Frank Castle, or as you may know me as the Punisher. I'm going to give you a special broadcast to all you scumbags out there committing crimes, especially in New York, especially around New York Comic Con. Very, very special punishing video today. No, I'm just kidding. It's just Rich from Ragiroth Enterprises. I did, however, dress as the Punisher for New York Comic Con. And I'm here with my friend Josh today.
Hey guys.
Obviously, I think some of you recognize him by now. Did the two of the short films I was in. Was in the first Fire Emblem Warriors trailer talk. Staying at his house to go to New York Comic Con. We went today. Him and Steve went on Friday. Me, him, and my friend Andrew went today. It was great. I was really wanted to do like a vlog thing. However, the crowd. Oh my god, the fucking crowds.
They were the biggest and aggressive I've ever seen. Oh, well, biggest and most aggressive, I should say.
Yeah, if I was doing the vlog, I'd be like, oh, sorry, hi, oh, hit, you know.
And before, woo, oh god, my camera.
Yeah, and I think also just trying to conserve battery power, which I barely scratched by with.
Yeah.
Just because it was like, you know, even though I got everything done I wanted to do, it was kind of very fast paced. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, it was. Well, I went both Friday and Saturday, like you said, and comparatively, you know, Friday was a lot more relaxed. And while it was still crowded, it didn't feel like I had to fight people to move like I did today.
I feel like Saturday is just usually the busiest day for any convention.
Well, yeah, it's like the exact middle of the convention. You know,
the Wednesday of
the zenith
conventions. But then I guess also another reason as well. One of the things I did is I actually got to meet a voice actor, Quentin Flynn. For those that you may know, he voices Axel or Lee from Kingdom Hearts. My boy Raiden from Metal Gear Solid. He's the current voice of Silver the Hedgehog, and some others. And I would have loved to do something with that on the channel, but meeting voice actors is a very sometimes strict kind of thing, and I did not want to get in any trouble, especially because I wanted to meet Quentin Flynn for a very long time, so I really didn't want to fuck that up. However, I did buy a lot of stuff, and so did Josh.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'll show you some of the stuff I got. Oh, and also another thing, since you know, being Punisher is a little tricky. It's easy, but also tricky because he uses guns, and guns are a no. You know, even fake guns are a very tough thing to get away with. So what I did is I made a Captain America style Punisher shield, because for those that don't know, Punisher was actually Captain America for a bit.
He was?
Yep. He even has one of Captain America's colors in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It's like all black, and he has the Punisher shield and stuff.
Huh.
I always use that color when I use Captain America. But yeah, here's some of the stuff I got. Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Yep. Alright, well here's the autograph I got from Quentin Flynn. I played a little bit of Code Vein. I will actually upload some of that gameplay. It's not very pretty, I'll put it that way. It's a cool poster.
There'll be a link for that in the description once that comes out.
Yeah, I'll probably be doing that soon. I got a model of Gundam Astray Red Frame. I always liked that Gundam. And then what I've been trying to get for a while is the Banshee Gundam. Very sexy, evil unicorn Gundam. And then other couple things I got. This thing where you could I guess do this little video where you're charging with a DBZ style aura. That was kind of neat. And they gave you this volume 1 of Dragon Ball. I think it has one of Dragon Ball Z and Super.
Or it's hard to say because I haven't read the manga for Super yet. And I don't know if I haven't read the manga for Super, and I'm probably not going to read the beginning because, you know, Battle of Gods and and Revival F exist, but it could be that the beginning of Super just recaps the big fights of Z, and then jumps immediately into
that's what it sort
Beerus.
of maybe seemed like, but I didn't really read it. We just kind of skimmed through it. And got a figure of Mercury from Ruby. You know, as some of the people that have seen my top 10 characters for Laser Cross Tag Battle, you can tell. You know, I love the Merc. Not the Merc with the mouth, the Merc with the legs.
Or without legs, as the case may be.
With
oh wait, spoilers. Oops.
And then lastly, I think this was the last thing I got. I felt like getting some of the Final Fantasy trading cards. I got the Final Fantasy 9 starter pack. It's my favorite game, so I felt like obliged to start with that one. And I just got like 4 starter packs. I was hoping to get Sephiroth because he's on the cover of them. But I got some okay ones. Like I got like Ace and Lightning. That's always cool. Oh, and speaking of Ace, I actually got to play the City of Final Fantasy NT. Ace was the first character I tried out. It did not end well at all. I did record the one where I played as Ace, but I also played another one on a team with my friend Andrew, and I picked Sephiroth, my best character from the first 2 Dissidies, and it did not end well. We got our asses royally kicked. The controls are kind of different, and that kind of threw, especially me, off. But it was still fun. I might upload those videos too. It's gonna be very short though. So yeah, I guess. Did you want to show some of the stuff you got, Josh?
Oh yeah, sure. I actually met some voice actors too. I met Jim Cummings, who you may recognize as Darkwing Duck, Pete from A Goofy Movie,
Let's go on.
Cat from Cat Dog, etc., etc. Basically, if you watch Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, or Cartoon Network, or Kids WB, if you watched any cartoon throughout the 90s, you probably heard his voice. And I got him to sign, of all things, Splatterhouse. He was confused, to say the least, when I brought that up to him.
Now, did he not like his role in that, or is it a very darker role than he usually does?
Well, it's hard to say because when I explained why I picked that, I said, oh, it was the first thing that I found with you in it, which was really a poor phrasing. What I meant to say was that it's the only thing, it's the first thing that I found that I own that has him in it. And I actually really do love this game. It's a very fun hack and slash, especially especially to let off steam and stuff with. It's over the top, it's gory, it's funny, and Jim Cummings is the entire thing, being the Terror Mask. But I also met Christopher Sabat, and I got him to sign my copy of My Hero Academia. He plays All Might. He's also as well known for playing Piccolo and Vegeta and Yamcha, basically half the cast of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. And I had met him before, when he signed my copy of Battle of Gods, but at that point the line was moving so fast that I couldn't really, speak to him or say anything more than, hi, I like Dragon Ball Z, bye.
That was basically me when I met Stephen Amell or someone like that where I got a picture with. I was mentioning to him and Andrew earlier that if I actually did meet Christopher Sabat, I'd probably actually be a hipster and ask him to do a voice from Garland, since he voices Garland, the villain from Final Fantasy 1 in Dissidia. Yeah, because that's a cool role that he does, but I feel like not many people know because he's so associated with DBZ and anime.
Yeah, it's generally speaking, if it's a Funimation anime, he's probably somewhere in there.
He's gonna be in it.
And then from the Artist Alley, I got these 2 Overwatch parody comics. It was weird. They were both side by side, they were both side by side, but at the same booth. But apparently, each half of the booth was owned by a different person. So I had to pay 2 separate people, and it was bizarre because they look really similar. I mean, maybe that's just me being art racist, but I don't know.
Artist, wait.
Art. Oh no. But speaking of independent comics, I visited the Spinneret booth. Spinneret is this fairly long-running independent comic book series that I've been following basically since near the beginning. I found them out one New York Comic Con, and I'm hey, there's a superhero with 6 arms that's a spider-based thing. That seems interesting.
It's like Spider-Man, but more Goro-ish.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Well, yeah. So more Shiva-ish.
Yeah.
But yeah. So unfortunately, I've caught up to the entire series of comics. So this time I got the figures. 3 of the figures with help from Steve. I was gonna get a fourth, but I looked at my bank account and I was like, there was no way. I also got a bunch of anime, though these are the two highlights for me. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I just realized I totally forgot. I'm not gonna grab them. I got Gundam Unicorn 2, 3, and 4. I didn't get 1 because I kind of remember what happened from 1 and it was kind of slow. And I also got Gundam Thunderbolt because it seemed like that had some pretty cool art and mobile suits.
Well, yeah, Drifters just came out this week. It's an anime made by the creator of Hellsing Ultimate, which is like my favorite horror action.
It looks kind of similar to it.
Oh yeah, it has the same sort of art style and everything. It was like my favorite horror action anime ever. So I'm really looking forward to watching that. And Space Patrol Luluco, which I watched some of. It's like this crazy, random, over-the-top like comedy series made by the same people who made Kill la Kill, which, in Little Witch Academia, apparently there's like a whole bunch of crossovers and stuff in it. I'm really happy I found this though, because technically this doesn't come out until next week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like there was just a stand selling it, and I was like, okay. I was hoping that Funimation would have had this for sale. You know, it's like a special, like, oh, thank you for coming to New York Comic Con. Here's a little something early, maybe.
Yeah.
But no such luck. They weren't.
There was no way.
They weren't selling that. So I just happened to find this at another booth. It was one of only 2 being sold. So that was really cool.
Awesome. Yeah, we all got to talk. This is probably the most I've spent at a convention in a long time, which is a good thing and a bad thing. But, you know, New York Comic Con is maybe my favorite convention. It is kind of like a pain, but it's also always goes smoothly, and we have tons of fun there.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of really cool stuff there. And, yeah, I'm also really shocked that this shield has lasted the whole day. I mean, I'm very... Oh, it depends. But yeah, I'm impressed with that. That was pretty cool. It was kind of annoying, like going through the crowds with it, but you know, it is what it is. And
oh yeah, I should. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
okay.
I should also mention Friday I cosplayed as Morty from Rick and Morty, and got a really good response from that. Unfortunately, though, the mask that I got from Spirit Halloween, it like the mesh that allows you to see through the eyes is completely white, so it was like I was going blind most of the time.
That sucks.
That and there's no holes for like your nose to breathe through, so it gets uncomfortable in that. That's why I didn't go as that today.
And like Punisher is a character I like, and I'm really excited for his show. And he's also very easy to pull off, at least like a basic outfit. So that's why I'm like, might as well do it. And yeah, the shield was fairly easy to make. But yeah, you know, we had tons of fun. I don't know if any of you watching went to New York Comic Con. I guess let us know if you had fun, or
sound off in the comments
or
below.
Anything cool you did, or maybe if you saw us, saw me as Punisher
or me as
Josh
Morty.
As Morty on Friday. But I think that's it for this video. Nothing else, that we can think of to say. It was fun. Hope to do it again next year as always.
Absolutely.
And also as always, check out Mark June art in the description below.
Check out Skullstar Productions in the description below.
Right. As I mentioned, he has his own YouTube channel as well. It's been a while.
No, it's fine. I haven't updated in a while, but I'm gonna start rolling out new content really soon.
Awesome. And as I always say, another time, another place. Keep being awesome.
Bye bye.